Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, it is not morning time. Sun is actually setting right now. This is our very first episode. Be Always Expanding, also known as the Bae Network. More famously, we're here at the studio. Forgot to mention, more famously known as my room. And I'm just going to touch on a couple different things, what you can expect in the future. This is our very first episode. Always coming to not live, but unedited, and yeah, super excited to be here with all of you. This is the first episode ever. I think I already said that. And first off, I just like to give thanks for the food that I have today. I am going to be enjoying it around you. It's really, really awesome because it didn't come wrapped up in a box or plastic. It's technically nature made it, but I altered it, and so I cooked it, so it's not good in that sense that I cooked it. And also super festing up right now. I'm definitely told myself I was just going to start being honest. Right now, I'm an honest person. So this is actually ketchup, and it's not good for you. There's high fructose corn syrup in it, boys and girls, and so don't eat ketchup. It's not good for you, unless you make your own, which I'm going to start doing here really soon. But I didn't, and I am giving in today. But this is the only thing I've messed up on in a long time, and so my 8-pack probably won't know the difference. My spirit will, though. I'll know. On the inside, I'll know. God will know. I'll know. And so, okay. Future topics to be discussed. One of the topics we're going to be discussing quite frequently is law. Everything pertaining to the law. How it affects you, how it applies to you, who made it, why you should follow it, why you shouldn't follow it. You know, everything that has to do with law. And, okay. Medicine. I'm talking a lot about medicine. I am quite the, I want to say medicine enthusiast, but I would say that. I'm not I'm not licensed to practice medicine. It's because I perfect it. And so I don't practice medicine. Nah, I'm just joking. But none of this, okay, by the way, guys, everything you hear on this radio network, or on this network, on Bae Network, you just got to know that it's not medical advice. It's not legal advice. I do not advise you listening to me over any other professionals or people claiming to know what they're doing. We actually know now that medical doctors have one of the lower lifespans in the United States, just right above really, really unfortunate people who are around really bad areas of the United States. And so serves them right, though. No, I'm just joking. They're actually doctors are really, really good people, and they do a lot of things. A good example of when I would want one is if I got shot or hit by a car. Doctor, look, if I've got bullet holes in me, give me the drugs, cut me open, save my life. No, I will never listen to your advice, though. Okay, cool. Glad I got that one over with. Okay, we're also going to be talking about the unseen. The unseen, everything that you don't see. And everything that, pertaining to spiritual conspiracy theories. Just everything that's unseen. And also, we're going to be discussing a lot about injustice. Got a couple friends in jail right now. One of them is my very close mentor. I know him. We speak to each other in our dreams. you don't know who Kevin Trudeau is, you ought to. You should really look him up. He is a wonderful man who was persecuted by the government that he called out. Whistleblowers. I'm ready to join you, my friend. And so, yeah. So Kevin Trudeau. If you don't know how to spell that, well, I don't either. No, yeah, I do. It's Kevin, just like Kevin, and then Trudeau is... when I write things down, I'm able to spell them better. Okay, it's Trudeau. Trudeau. Kevin Trudeau. Yeah, I think it's Kevin Trudeau. Oh, yeah. So Trudeau. Don't believe anything you hear about him, unless it's coming out of his own mouth. It's number one, or else you will be misinformed. He is a very high priority for the government, and basically everything that they tell you about him isn't true. They've spent a lot of money covering up what he has to say, burn a lot of his books, and what we've found now is that I can't even find his website anymore. It has been taken down. And so, but that's okay, because I have all his books and stuff, and so it's okay if they get rid of all of them, because I have them. Okay. So, we're going to be talking about law, medicine, the unseen, injustice, and everything else. Basically everything else. This Be Always Expanding. The Bae Network. It's a new network that's being started. This is the very first episode, and I'm excited to say that this could potentially be a good thing. Not a lot of good things left in the world. Unless you go searching for them. If you don't go searching for them, then it's just chances are how your mind has been trained up, conditioned over time. Your parents and their parents and their parents, their minds have been conditioned over time. Chances are you've attracted some pretty lame stuff to you. In the form of everything you're experiencing now, because you're the victim and it's everyone else's fault, so you're just going to keep on giving responsibility to anyone else who'll come and protect you. And no, I do not want that responsibility. I don't even know why I'm really doing this. I'm not super interested in saving the world, or really anybody for that matter, or waking anybody up or any of that kind of stuff. So why am I doing this? Honestly, I think this just might be a really good outlet for me to for me to get some of my energy out. And so I expect to get a lot out of this, and I'm excited about it. So excited for the future. That was number 3. I got it all written down here on my little notepad that I wrote 5 minutes ago. Okay, so call to action. A couple things I want to say. Read more. Okay, the reading levels of America have been steadily declining since the public school infrastructure has been established. Chances are you watching this, chances are you probably read less than a book a year. And that's okay, because I think you can probably read well enough to order off a menu at McDonald's, and that should mean that you should be able to start wherever you are. Start climbing your way up to where you can start devouring books like you should be. Did you know that all of our forefathers, and basically everyone who had come over to the colonies when we started colonizing this continent, right before we had mass takeover of all of the natives here, they were pretty much all lawyers. They were all really, really freaking smart people. Smart enough to tell the king to go shove it. And so, read more. Develop an insatiable, ferocious desire to read. And once it becomes easier for you, you will like it more. Especially as you see it mold and shape your reality. There is actual energy locked up in the words that once released. Much like Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, you will start to affect real matter. So read more. Yeah, that's one of them. Question everything. Everything you hear, everything you read, everything you see, question everything. Blind faith is a false god. I do not believe in that. Once you know the difference between using your mind to get what you want or what you believe you need, you can use that. But blind faith is something that I feel like has been peddled by the elite, certain elites, that would like you to be blind, and that way you would not question them. And so question everything. It will help your mind to become more curious, which is what you're aiming for. Do more for yourself, or not. I don't care. Whichever. It's fine. That could be taken as do more things, literally, like do more things for yourself, or in the real. I don't know, how do I say this? I know some people are just sitting there trying to, they're upset they don't have enough TV channels, and they just want more. That's not the type of more that I'm interested in. That might be what you're interested in, and that's okay for you. That's not okay for me. I actually don't watch TV ever, but sometimes I will go to a theater and watch a show. I think there's culture in that. Plus, it's kind of fun to see what messages are embedded into the play, what have you. There's a lot of hidden codes, hidden embedded messages in the TV or in the shows. I like the feature length shows. I'll watch. Sometimes I'll watch feature length shows. I have the blessing of getting to go with my family to the movie theater every once in a while, and I do enjoy that family time. I do not support or enjoy hearing the blaring of the TV in the background as my siblings fry their brains out. I don't like that, no. But I do encourage you to, if you can see past the show, then I think it can be fun and engaging. But if it's not edifying you or teaching you, for me, not so much. Not really that interested in it. Could be for you. Awesome. We need people like you, or other people who used to be like you, that you don't want to be that you anymore, because else, you need polar opposites in this duality, in this reality. And so I understand that some people were meant to be slaves, and you guys like that, and that's cool for you. So eat healthier, okay? Like I was saying, well, actually I don't think I was saying it, but now I'm saying it, and that is that food, if man made it, don't eat it. That's a really good rule to go by. If man had anything to do with it, getting it in front of you, other than it getting in front of you, like from the wagon of the fire, actually, you know what, just if man touched it, just don't eat it. If they had anything to do with its creation, if they had anything to do with its invention, oh really, yeah, don't eat it. But you might ask, okay, well, what do I eat then? Everything has been touched by man. Yes, that is the reality that you live in, and I'm sorry that you're so codependent on the system that you don't even know what real food looks like. And if I did give you real food, you'd probably spit it out, because your taste buds are so burnt that it just tastes bland, and so you can't even enjoy it. So, or not, or don't, or just keep eating what you're eating. That's fine. The crazy thing is, everyone's really going to just die at the age they kind of think is normal anyhow. So, I don't need to feel bad or pity anybody, because they're, in their minds, living a long life. Right? Okay, so that's pretty much the first episode. There's a lot more to come. I'm trying to figure out how often, how frequently I'm going to do these episodes. The next one I'm going to prepare for a little bit more, and I don't know what topic it's going to be about. I'm going to do that on a, feel basis. I'm going to see what I feel like. And I'm totally done with this ketchup. Like one bite of it, and I'm not even. It's not even feeling it. Okay, mushrooms. I don't know. If you don't like mushrooms, I didn't like mushrooms for a long time. Mushrooms are freaking bomb. They're really, really good. They're super good for you. Just don't cook them. Okay, Mom. Thank you for cooking this food. I really, really appreciate it. Did you know that food actually, you can change its taste by the thoughts you put in it? You don't believe me? Of course you don't believe me. Okay, for an example, your grandma makes a certain kind of food, right? It's like your favorite food. And you're like, hey, Grandma, can I get the recipe to that food? And she gives you the exact recipe. You go home, you get you buy the ingredients, and you cook the food, and it smells pretty good. And you're like, I'm so excited. And you're thinking about Grandma's food and how freaking good it tastes, and then you eat it, and you're just sad. Why? Why are you sad? Because it just doesn't taste the same as Grandma's food. The thing is you didn't have the same thoughts that she was having when she made it. You know why? Because her thoughts were selfless. As she was making the food, she was so excited to feed her family. Those are selfless thoughts. And you were just selfish, so excited to feed yourself. And there's nothing wrong with being selfish. That's not what I'm implying here. I'm just saying that you're going to have to think of different thoughts while you're eating the food if you want the same taste. I'd argue it'd be very difficult to have the same taste unless you're making it for your girlfriend or your guy friend or whatever. Okay, think good thoughts. Humida, grateful. Freaking good. Can't believe I didn't like mushrooms once upon a time. Okay. So, be always expanding. Be always reading. Be always meditating. Be everything, because you are everything. You are an expression of the universe. And I hope you like yourself, because the universe does. Unless you hate yourself, then I guess parts of the universe hate itself too. So, that is everything. Galen out.